The girl's gravity reversed. The sky became an endless abyss. If she lost her footing and fell, she might even drop beyond the atmosphere. In the future, a scientific experiment caused global gravitational chaos. Nearly half the population experienced gravity reversal. From then on, the sky was branded a symbol of evil. No one was allowed to look up. This boy was secretly admiring the sky when a strange sound caught his attention. Then, a girl slowly crawled out from underground, trying to retrieve her backpack. The moment their eyes met, both were stunned. They were both human, yet it was as if they lived in entirely different worlds. The boy was about to say something, but the girl suddenly lost her footing. Luckily, she managed to grab onto a chain link fence in time. Snapping back to his senses, the boy rushed to climb the fence and grab the girl, but due to their unbalanced weight, he was pulled upward as the girl drifted slowly toward the sky. At that moment, the sun rose. The sky turned brilliant and colorful, but in the girl's eyes, the sky had only ever been terrifying. To stay alive, she had no choice but to let go of her backpack. With their weights reversed, they finally drifted slowly back to the ground. Yet the girl still couldn't relax, and kept holding tightly onto the boy. Left with no other option, the boy brought her to a small warehouse, placing her safely on the ceiling. Once she was standing on a surface again, the girl finally felt at ease. Meanwhile, the city's ruler discovered the girl's existence, and immediately sent out forces to capture her. The boy rushed to flee with the girl. With a single light leap, he could cover over 10 meters, quickly shaking off their pursuers. But their enemies had already prepared an ambush. A capture net shot out and knocked the boy down. His head slammed against a rock, and he lost consciousness. Afterward, he was taken back to the school, and subjected to severe re-education. The girl was locked away. The next day, the boy returned to the place where he had first met the girl. As he stood there in a daze, a rope suddenly shot up from underground. The next moment, someone dressed just like the girl appeared. He was the girl's close friend. Upon learning she had been captured, he immediately brought the boy into the underground world. Everything here was upside down. Only once the boy stepped onto a ceiling did he feel a slight sense of safety. To rescue the girl, he decided to join the invert's infiltration plan. They snuck deep into the enemy stronghold. The security there was overwhelmingly tight, with surveillance cameras lining every corridor. But luckily, using their gravity difference, they could infiltrate by walking along the ceilings, and then, after picking the right moment, float up to the next floor. Before long, they reached the very top floor. Beyond this point, there was nowhere left for the inverts to gain footing. The boy had no choice but to press on alone. Soon, he found the girl, and the two held each other tightly. But just then, the hall's lights suddenly blazed on. Countless guards flooded in from all sides. Clearly, the ruler had been waiting for them all alone. Trapped and with no alternative, the boy smashed a window, planning to escape along the rooftop. But he apparently forgot that the girl still had anti-gravity blocks attached to her feet. The two of them came dangerously close to drifting beyond the atmosphere. As the boy desperately held onto the girl, the ruler stormed toward him. She snatched the girl away from him, and then kicked the boy, sending him flying. Tumbling violently, the boy came to a dangerous stop right at the edge of the rooftop. Just as he stood up, armed guards surrounded him completely. At that critical moment, the girl struggled fiercely, broke free from the ruler's grip, and threw herself toward the boy. The two of them lifted into the sky together. No one knew exactly where they were heading.